Hey y'all, it's your girl Jess Bree coming at you with another video. Feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. So I wanted to go over to Lipstick Alley and read some of their comments about Liv's life, and because I really didn't want to watch the video. I know TMR had did some commentary on her, I guess one of her more recent videos about the school and things of that nature. And I watched it, so I don't want to watch it again. Um, but I did want to come to the comment section and Lipstick Alley. Fair use, and just read some of the things that you guys are saying on here. So let's get into it. Regina Jackson says, "Oh, so basically, somebody outed her school where she's going to school, and then for whatever reason she decides to wear her shirt inside out like a jackass, like the jackass that she is. So that's a little bit of the backstory, but anyway, who cares? So this person said, what is she trying to hide? We know where and when you're doing. You don't want to show your son, but you showed your son. You don't want us to see where you're going to school, but we saw you. Stop putting your business out there, then nobody will be in your business. But I think that's the intention. Like, she says she doesn't want people, or she doesn't know why, people dox her and things of that nature. But it's beginning to look like it's a game to her. I mean, her life has been a game. She played with her marriage, put her marriage on YouTube, and basically exploited it for content and money or whatever. And now she's a single mom of 4 kids. I don't understand how that's a flex when at this age, you should be married if you have children. I mean, for the most part, I mean, unless you just absolutely don't believe in marriage, that's fine. But or at least in a committed whatever situation. Um, there's no flex in being single, independent. I don't need no man. Like that's crazy, especially when you have children. Like I don't understand the women that big up these women because kids need their father in their life. I mean, if you just gonna go around having kids and like Chrissy and the father is just not even a part. I mean, it's a shame and it's disgusting and it really shouldn't be viewed as being strong. To me, that's weak because you cannot obviously work with a man or you choose the wrong man or you choose the man that basically didn't uh have any intention. Um so with that being said, they also said, but Liv, I'm here to you. What? You're really not that ish. Oh, 'cause she loved to say I'm that bitch. Gutter roach. They called her gutter roach, but that's my opinion. I congratulate the women that has their kids go to school, work a job, and take care of their home without a living maid. If Olivia would have just said she was going to school to learn a trade, why do I keep doing this? Um, would have been enough. She lied as usual. I mean, or she didn't have to say anything. She could have just but I know it's for content. So technically, I mean, if you need content, well, because you're not doing anything. Listen, at the end of the day, none of us really have a interesting life. So I could imagine like trying to come up with content has to be pretty difficult. I mean, I have some ideas in mind if I ever decided to become a blogger or vlogger. Um, but then it's also hard if you don't have friends. I mean, I could probably get some girls together over my house every weekend. If I just wanted to, or every other weekend at least, because people have a life. I'd say every other weekend, twice a month. Or I could have a card party, or some kind of get together where we, play games and shit. These bitches don't even know nobody. I mean, I could think of 5 people off the top of my head that I can invite over today and just be like, come on over and have some drinks or something. And I fix some tacos or some shit. They don't even fucking hang. They don't have friends and family. I mean, shit. Aside from my adult daughter, I mean, who? Let me see. My cousin, she can invite somebody, even if she invited somebody. My other cousin, best friend. I mean, come on now. I mean, all they know is people on the internet, and it's so sad. Um, I also thought about, like Jasmine, she won't do nothing with the kids when it comes to learning. No kind of learning, teaching the kids ABC, teaching them Spanish words. I mean, um, teaching the kids Spanish, playing board games with them. All kinds of stuff you could do with little kids. Um, what else? Of course, the exercising, which they won't do. Hell, I ain't exercising either, but exercising, going places. There's so much free shit to do. Like they're so pathetic that they won't even look up half the free shit in the city that you can do. Um, or stuff that is that's pretty inexpensive. Um, but and then they like to brag that they make X amount of dollars. But bitch, by the time you divide that shit by 5 between Jasmine, let's say she make what, $4,000 a month. Shit, that's pretty decent. Um, for a single person with one, maybe 2 kids. But bitch, when you got issue and 5 kids, $4,000 ain't shit. Um, and that's what trips me out. I mean, the more kids they have, the more they don't realize like you're not gonna have any money to do anything. But it's obviously okay with them because they not used to going nowhere and shit. She has okay, so sorry I went off on a tangent. Um, she says she toured the campus as a strip mall. She really said campus? Olivia doesn't understand that the interest in her is proving she is a pathological liar. If Olivia wants respect, she ought to stop lying and get rid of the arrogance. Olivia is so angry because Gerard has left her in the dust with his accomplishments and the excellent job he does with the kids. Olivia will never match Nisha and she can't stand it. And see, that's the thing. Like, you don't have to. Okay, for example, I told my girlfriend one time that my son called his stepmother mom. And she was like, that don't offend you? And I'm like, no, because I know who I am, and I don't have to compete for my spot as his mom. I birthed him. That's my son, and that's his stepmother. And if he leave off the step and just call her mom because he feel that comfortable, I'm okay with that because that just goes to show that he has a level of respect and care for this person. And that's just me being an adult, of course. But you know, Yeah, so I don't have those insecurities. Olivia is the one who runs around every time you turn around trying to accomplish something and never get shit done. She definitely needs more exposure to the world. Exactly. I mean, these bitches ain't left a corner. If it wasn't them moving or, Chrissy, for example, having to move everywhere because she getting evicted from every damn place. But other than that, you know, um, it's not like they actually ever went on a vacation and was able to just kick their feet up and chill, bitch. Um, I just think it's funny she knows that nobody actually cares where or what she's doing. They just want to laugh at her trying to outsmart people and always end up getting caught. So, I mean, it's the lack of shame for me. It's the being so basic that you just, you know, that it's okay. That you a real vlogger, but you basic as hell. Like you have nothing to aspire to. I watch certain channels that, I say, that I'm inspired. Like, wow, they really went from A to B or A to Z, whatever. Or they're doing this or that. I'd like to do that one day, you know. Um, Nothing about none of these three, girls, women, would lead anybody to say that they, have something that they aspire to obtain. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, Liv who encouraged you to spray Zolo. Oh, Liv who encouraged you to spray Zolo with bleach. Who encouraged you to hit Zolo? If Zolo laid a finger on you, defending himself, he still would have been considered the bad person, all because you kept your hands to yourself. Oh, you couldn't keep your hands to yourself. I hope the Texas judge and Gerard's lawyer see the live. That's old, though. What would she do if and when someone pulls up, if and when she has the web kids? Keep the kids safe, far away from her. Sorry, the only way I see her working in a tattoo shop is being the shop. Oh, child. We'll see. We shall see. Because, like somebody said, you have to be. I only have one tattoo. And last I knew, like if somebody come in there and they don't have a picture already made or some shit, like you have to draw what that person wants. And I had them draw out my tattoo, you know. So I don't know. Do we really know if she can do makeup with all the filters she uses? Miss Reddick says, but didn't you I guess is this her comment section? But didn't you expose Ming's address and now that she's supposedly in school, she wants to belittle people? Yeah, she's sitting up there trying to give all this advice and you know, people just need to do something with themselves. Because she decided to go to school at 32 with 4 kids. Girl, sit down somewhere. Bitch, you ain't doing nothing. I mean, it's something for you, but it ain't nothing to be bragging about. Shit, bitch, you should have been did that shit. Like somebody said, you was pregnant a whole 10 months, bitch, and you sat up online going back and forth, posting and playing with people on this internet when you would have probably been damn near finished with school by now. Or you could have did something totally different. I mean, hell. Like what I mean, where is the priorities? Maybe it isn't the best oh shit. Come on, get out of here. Sorry, y'all. Come on. Okay, maybe it isn't the best idea to keep running that mouth like she does. Okay, so listen, it's never been that serious. Granted, if I saw her, I would want to put hands on her myself, but nobody should go out their way. And even if you do see her, just you know, I mean, what you gonna do? The girl ain't going. She ain't going bust a grape in a fruit fight, child. Ain't no need of paying that girl no attention. Now, I really want to fuck her up just because of the whole Gerard situation and the shit that she say, but it ain't worth it. Mary Scott said that's how she talked to Stella. That's why Stella stuck with the baby. I personally think AJ is her sister, baby. For her to go long periods of time, I mean, maybe her mother watching them, but it just seemed weird. Like when she do vlogs and shit, and the baby just not around. I mean, I'm not a vlogger, so I really don't know. I mean, I guess I would vlog if my baby was asleep, but then he'd still be right there next to me, or I'd be feeding and burping him, even if I was doing my vlog, or I don't know. It just seemed weird. And who knows with Olivia? She's such a fucking liar. It's gonna come out though. It's definitely gonna come out in the washer and the rinse, child. It's gonna come out. True Native say regardless she's lying, you have to have a GED for beauty school. She gets like this when someone catches on. Gerard says she will go above and beyond to cover her lies. It shows. She has since deleted those comments and even turned the comments off on her last Glam Mama video too. I'll take things she does to cover up the lies for 100. And yes, the shirt being inside out said it all, honey. All right, let's go see her page. All right, let's go to Grandma and see if she turned off the comments. So she went to orientation. Huh? Let's see. She's such a child. Child. Oh God. Mm-mm. Okay. Let's see if the comments are still off. So she bought some Balenciagas, huh? But can't afford an attorney to get her damn kids. Um, which video would it be? Is it this one?
Maybelline New York's Instant Eraser. Our do-it-all concealer.
Oh yeah, the comments
Conceal,
are off. So
contour, correct.
maybe
Now with up
another
to 12.
video. The comments are off. Let's see. She look like she been pretty consistent on here.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Cloud Mama, or this Mama is.
Mhm. Okay, so it must have been the last video they talking about. So this is so this what you're on and why you look and stay high every day. What is this? What is it? Weed? Jolly Rancher? Some workout stuff. Mm-mm. Okay. Oh, it's a pre-workout supplement. That is why Eve 1939 said that is why one of her subs asked if she liked the pre-workout. Her dumb ass taking that along with them energy drinks she guzzles down. Not a good combo, but um will leave a person flat on their face. They sell that at Walmart. It's creatine. But someone who is not physically fit should not take it. What is she going to do when AJ isn't a baby and she realizes Gerard can't take that one most of the time? Um, she's so annoying. She works out for 2 days and buys $25 pre workout like she's been doing this for years. Yeah, she never completes from what I gather, she doesn't really finish anything in particular, so she doesn't have discipline for anything. How the fuck she gonna work for herself when she doesn't even pay regularly? She couldn't even keep up with the kids' schedule when she had them. This lazy fat bitch is delusional. I give by the end of next week to be exact. Um, and I just watched a video yesterday of a woman talking about her father died at the age of 42 from drinking Red Bull. I don't know if you, I mean, I doubt if an autopsy said Red Bull, child. He likely had other exactly. He likely had other health issues. Yeah. You'd have to drink a lot of Red Bull. I'm the one who told her where her school. I'm the one who told where her school is. Uh oh. Funny part is, almost 90% of the time she comes on live and she's out running and doing lives in her car. I know right where she is. Largo in itself isn't a huge city, so it's not hard to figure out. I told more than once that I live right by her. We shop at the same Walmart, and I know which Publix she primarily shops at. Once she gets to the hands on part of the Cosmo program she is in, she will actually be working on real people. Anyone could come in and request her personally. So ultimately, she could get a client that she doesn't know that knows her. I say once she figures out shit like that can happen, she will give a big quit. Oh my gosh. LSA is small. You never know who lives by you. Thank you. Liv only got all those gifts for the kids just for a video. I bet they couldn't take any home with them back to their dads. I'm not opposed to them not taking stuff with them just because, I did that whole back and forth thing and it didn't work for me. So I'm not opposed to that. They do come visit her, a few times a year. So she's wrong for only doing all that for a video. Let's see. Excuse me. Mm. If she's in school, she's only there to get her government assistance each month, not because she wanted this. You have to be in school or working to get monthly assistance. She's definitely not in college. She has to get her high school first in order to start college. Who does she think she's fooling? That's why she only tell us she's in school and nothing else about what she's taking because she only getting her high school. If she was really in cosmetology, she would show her books, and all we know how she likes to show off. When she's lying, she'll say, "Oh, I'm keeping things to myself. I'll show when I'm ready." Just like the custody, when it was all bad on Gerard, she was on here blasting everything. As soon as it was her in the wrong, here she comes. Oh, guys, I'm keeping things to myself. When I'm ready, I will. But new content coming. Just wait. Been saying this for years, and the content is still not new. Liv keeps saying, I'll pray for them. No, Liv, pray for yourself. Girl, your prayers bounce like a damn boomerang. Don't nobody want them shit. Or that she had to quit because the other students are bullying her because they're jealous and haters. When it was really because she went and starting shit and talking slick. She has no social Ah, somebody said, "Boy, y'all have no faith in Liv. I'm just watching and waiting to see if she completes the program." Well, shit, she ain't got no faith in herself. Shit, I did what I was supposed to do. She don't want to keep coming on here talking about she got some exciting news. She doing this, she doing that. Wait till you hear this and this and this and that. But she's still sitting on the couch. Um, no one thing worthwhile that she has done that lasted and she's successful at. So she's going to school for nails and to be an esthetician, which means she'll be able to do eyelashes as well. I'll bet that is the second thing she was going for, more proof she didn't need to provide proof of graduating. She got a second nose piercing. I hope it gets infected. I mean, between popping out babies, getting piercings, and tattoos, this bitch don't know what else to do with herself. I mean, between all of this and that, bitch, you could have been out here getting that bag. Um, let's see. All right, y'all. On that note, um, wait a minute. She can barely muster enough strength in those giant arms to do her own daughter's hair. Yes, she wants to work in a salon. She faint after one client. I don't think they will let her sit on a stool to cut hair. Oh god. Oh, excuse me. Is she even aware that she's supposed to get a job if she graduates? There's no way she'll be able to keep a job. I'm an HR and I look at the social media profiles of every single person who wants to work for our business. I have rejected applications based on their posts or online affiliations. Most employers do now. As soon as I see their stunted maturity level drug use, word of professional advice, Olivia, if you want to be this to be your career, if you are serious about being successful, get off social media. I mean, all she has to do is really clean it up a little bit, but Olivia ain't about to get no damn job for real, for real. I don't believe she'll ever stop with social media, even if she actually finishes the programs and gets a job. Her rent alone for the apartment is almost 3K a month. She has 4 kids to support and a couch surfing mom. The income she is gonna bring in for cosmetology is gonna cut. Like, oh, yeah, how, girl. Mm-mm-mm. Medea said a liar can't even keep up with Vita Child. See, that's why I don't have my social media besides the stalking parents trying to be all in your business. I got rid of mine in 2014. Yeah, I haven't posted on Facebook or Instagram in probably Instagram probably 2 years. Facebook, shit, going on 2 years. Um, no, actually maybe a year. I think I posted one thing like last year or something. But yeah, I'm done. And people be like, such and such birthday was today. I'm like, well, hell, how am I supposed to know? I ain't on Facebook. And my sister sent me a Facebook happy birthday wish. I tell my niece I'm not on Facebook. And then my sister called me. Um, how she always talking about God and God this and God that. Yeah, she always like her saying God using the Lord's name in vain. Child, that heifer ain't step. Churches be lit. I don't, I haven't been going for my own reasons, but I grew up in church, and I mean that's no excuse not to go. I just haven't gone back since the pandemic and stuff, but church be lit. If you haven't been to church in a while, you should go. That goes for anybody listening. Depending on where you go, but and I'm more so into Bible study now anyway than I would be a Sunday service. But for the kids and stuff like that, it's really good for their social skills. Of course, learning the Bible and Sunday, with Sunday school and stuff, and the music and the Not saying you should go for social, but that's part of it. And it is good for social things and things of that nature, getting to know people, like-minded people and things like that. But yeah, it's just people don't go to church because they don't want to be convicted. If the pastor talking about shacking up and that type of stuff, they don't want to hear that. So I understand why they wouldn't go. I mean, I've sat there through it all, shacking up, shacking down, not shacking up, but um, fornicating and stuff like that, I mean, I still go. Um, because it fed my soul, and it still feeds my soul. But I don't know. I just and sometimes I'm like, you just gotta try something different. I mean, I remember taking my cousin when she was going through a really hard time, with her father passing and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, eh, you know, because she obviously has no idea what she's talking about. you know, and that's what people do when when they know they're wrong and they know they've showed their ass, then they want to bring God into it. Like, girl, if you don't leave God out of your foolishness, I mean, seriously, whatever she's got brewing is not going to work. I've got a feeling that it has to do with the kids. I hope Gerard realizes by now that this bitch feels that she is above the law. Um, I wonder if she's not paying child support. See, that's the problem with men too, because when men have custody and the mother don't pay child support, they don't go the route of when women uh they go back to court and they you know report the man for not paying child support. I hope he report her for not paying. If she not paying, because her ass need to go to jail for not paying child support, and that's it, and that's all. Because the same will go for a man, and I feel like she need to pay if she not. I'd like to be a fly on the wall for that conversation. How is she even going to actually work after her studies? Liv doesn't even like to wake up or be outside with crowds. She's afraid to be jumped or caught off guard. If she's in school, I bet it's just a way to not page her out. On the other hand, the channel is dying. Liv, keep her boring knockoff beauty channel and delete the ex web one. Oh boy, excuse me, y'all. All right, thanks for tuning in. I hope you subscribe to this video or this